in on conflicts overseas. Trump spoke yesterday to reporters on Air Force One on a wide range of issues. Here are the details.
President Trump is increasing pressure on Democrats to end the weeks-long government shutdown, blaming them for the Senate's stalemate. As the shutdown continues, millions of Americans are starting to lose access to food assistance. When asked if he's directing his administration to move around funds so SNAP benefits can continue, Trump called on Democrats to, in his words, open up the country.
Well, it's a much easier situation than that. If they vote to open the country and open up immediately, we don't even have to think about that.
The president doubled down in a CBS 60 Minutes interview that aired yesterday, saying he won't be extorted by Democrats seeking to extend Obamacare subsidies before reopening the government. Trump also took to social media, once again urging the Senate to scrap the filibuster, a tactic used to delay or block votes by keeping the debate running as long as possible. Unless at least 60 senators vote to move forward, a filibuster can stall most bills. He said getting rid of it will allow Republicans to pass what he called all their common sense policies. However, Republican leaders have dismissed the proposal, arguing the 60-vote threshold is essential and has historically helped them block Democratic initiatives when they were in the minority. The president also made headlines over the weekend for comments suggesting possible U.S. military action in Nigeria. He said the U.S. could deploy troops to stop what he called the killing of large number of Christians.
They're killing record numbers of Christians in Nigeria, and they have other countries very bad also. You know that part of the world very bad. They're killing the Christians and killing them in very large numbers. We're not going to allow that to happen.
Nigeria's government said on Sunday it would welcome U.S. help in fighting Islamist insurgents as long as its territorial integrity is respected. Meanwhile, aboard Air Force One, Trump ruled out providing Ukraine with long-range Tomahawk missiles. It comes after weeks of speculation, with Trump saying he was considering the option. On Sunday, though, he said such a move could escalate tensions with Russia. When asked if there was a final straw that would show Russia isn't willing to end the war, Trump said both sides may simply need to, in his words, fight it out.
The Trump administration says it will partially fund SNAP amid the ongoing government shutdown. The announcement follows 2 court orders requiring the government to dip into contingency funds for the food assistance program. The Department of Agriculture had earlier said it would freeze SNAP payments starting November 1st due to a lack of funding. The program serves about 1 in 8 Americans and costs taxpayers about $8 billion a month. The department has said the contingency fund for SNAP amounts to $5 billion. The process of loading SNAP cards involves steps by state and federal agencies and vendors. Replenishing cards can take up to 2 weeks in some states. The average monthly benefit is usually about $190 per person. And severe staffing shortages due to the shutdown are causing widespread flight delays across the country. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy spoke on CNBC today regarding air traffic controller shortages.
Is there more risk in the system when you have a shutdown? Absolutely, there's more risk. But if we thought that it was unsafe, we'll shut the whole airspace down. We won't let people travel. We're not there at this point. It's just significant delays.
According to FAA data, this past weekend marked the worst for air traffic control staffing shortages since the shutdown began. Their absences have led to tens of thousands of delays at some of the busiest U.S. airports. The shutdown has forced 13,000 air traffic controllers and 50,000 Transportation Security Administration officers to work without pay. Duffy said he has no plans to fire air traffic controllers who are calling in sick. He said the FAA was already short of 3,500 air traffic controllers even before the shutdown. Airlines have repeatedly urged Congress to pass a continuing resolution and end the shutdown. Tomorrow is the first major election day during President Trump's second term. Heated races in Virginia, New Jersey, and New York City will test the popularity